So come to the duopoly. In the duopoly is a special case of oligopoly kinds of the market. There are only two sellers are there. So in this duopoly market, both the sellers completely independent, no agreement existing between them. So independently they are taking a decisions for continuing the business, and they are not relying on one party to the another party in the duopoly, because there are two sellers are there. These two sellers, there is no internal agreement, there is no what's called dependence on one to another. So this is the one special character of the duopoly, and there are in any rival is there, there is no effect in this rival in the duopoly markets. Okay, the next, so can you change this? So come to the characteristics. So the rival's motive, and each seller is fully aware of his rival's motive in duopoly, and both may collude, so make an agreement on the particular sale of the commodity, and they enter the cutthroat competition. So very tough competition in this duopoly. So whereas in there is no product differentiation. Generally these are two sellers are there. There is no product differentiation in this duopoly. What are they selling their products, and they fix the price of their product with maximize. Generally any organization, so generally they wants to gain more profit maximization. So for that only these two firms wants to capture more market and gain more market share, and as well as to earn more profits in this duopoly market. And come to the duopoly, again there are two kinds of duopoly. So one is the Carnot duopoly, the second is the Bernard duopoly. So under our syllabus, these two kinds of the duopoly models only existed. There are many duopoly models are there, but in our syllabus these two only we will discuss. So there are two are very primary kinds of the duopoly. So the one is the Carnot duopoly. The name itself, the name after the Anthony Carnot, and the second one is the Bernard duopoly. So this is also Joseph Bernard. Okay, the story about Anthony Carnot. So he is a French mathematician and philosopher, and in mid 1880. So he used to understand in the mathematics to formulate his public significant models of the oligopoly. So the model which is the famous Carnot duopoly, the name here is. So in this model, he weighs the quantity of goods and services produced, and starting with what shapes the competition between the two firms in a duopoly. So he concentrated, Anthony Carnot is concentrated on the different kinds of the weights, how they are doing in that particular model. So that in this duopoly, the agreements essential divide in the market of the half and share. That is the main name of the Carnot duopoly. So one market is divided into the half. So that is allocated to the two parties. Only two sellers are there. In the two sellers, they are dividing their market equally, or maybe they are sharing based on their nature. And the next is coming to this model, completely two companies maintain the reactionary relationship in these markets. So one affects any kind of price or quality or a quantity of the products. Automatically the second also reacts equally. And a company changes in adjustments to respective production. So ending with the equilibrium reached to the equal halves of the market. So that is the basic form. Generally they are following the half of the form in a duopoly under the Carnot model. And come to the next one, here is the Bernard duopoly. So this is Joseph Bernard. So he is also a mathematician, French mathematician, as well as an economist. And he is publishing the reviews in economic related articles, and he published many books and papers. So the main critic in this Carnot model of the duopolies, he identified, and he further concentrated this model of Carnot model. And in this oligopoly theory and game theory is the most notably resulting the formations one theory of the model of duopoly. So that is main concept and main aim to create this duopoly model under the Bernard model. next one is so in this model, in this duopoly model, we identify the customers and the choice equal or similar. Earlier model is only giving the equal share of the market only. With here the equal or similar good of the services they can opt. There is one choice. And this model starts the price war with the both companies. They are keep on dropping their prices based on their rival activities between the two.